If you're looking to improve your fitness performance or everyday activity, then join me for this functional flexibility practice to work through stretches, strength, and mobility. When you're ready, come down to the mat. Let's get started. Come to the center of your mat, and from here, we're going to take our hands to our hips and take some nice deep circles. So, to start off with, just gently shifting the hips around in a circle, going in one direction, really finding that movement into the hips, seeing if you can deepen the circle, just sending the hips forwards and back and reversing in the opposite direction here now. So with this movement practice today, we're going to build up the movement within the joints, and then we're going to start to really bring an element of strength into this as well. From here, sweep the arms up nice and high to the sky, tuck the tailbone under, and then start to circle the upper body now. So circling all the way through, inhaling and exhaling, engaging the core as you drive back, and inhale as you come forward. Opening up the body, and then start to see if you can really flatten out as you come forward. So starting to reach the body all the way forward and releasing all the way back. We'll go in the opposite direction. So we're going to switch directions now, inhaling and exhaling, moving through. So we'll start off nice and small again, inhaling and exhaling as you take those circles, really making sure that tummy's engaged, and then start to deepen those circles again. So start to really reach back and around. So finding the full rotation of the torso here, inhaling and exhaling. Great work. Don't worry if you don't go as far back as me or as far forward, just find what works for you today. Nice deep breath in, reaching up and around, and exhale and release. Good work. Nice deep breath in now, and now we're going to sweep down and out. So you're coming all the way down towards the feet and up to the sky. And we're going to switch direction each time. So coming up one direction and then up to the other direction. Try and keep the knees slightly soft here as well. So as you exhale, soften into the knees and then release, reach up high. Exhale, release, inhale, rise. Exhale, release, inhale, rise. Great work. So really allowing us to get that movement into the tummy muscles as well, rolling up those shoulders, the hips. And then from here, let's start to open up into the shoulders and the knees. So softening into the knees, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So kind of connect that breath as you move through the shoulders and the knees. Soften into the knees, hands to the knees now, just shifting side to side here. So working into that lateral movement of the knees, which we so often do when we sort of trip or fall, but we don't really practice that movement. Now we're going to start to add in the toes. So as you shift to side, you're going to come up to the toes, side to side, and then up into the toes. So finding our balance in the knees, into the toes, and then releasing. From here, let's shift forwards and back now. So moving forwards and back into the toes and into the heels. See if you can balance in the heels with the toes lifted and then up into the toes with the heels lifted. Great work. Nice deep breaths in and out here. Inhaling and exhaling. So you should be starting to feel nice and warm now. Take the hands to the floor, soften the knees as much as you need. Drive the bum up to the sky. So we're going to come down into this squat, and then you're going to drive the bum up. Again, don't worry too much if you're not fully straightening the legs. Just find what feels good for you here today. Exhale out, inhale, rise. Exhale out, driving that bum up. Inhale, rise. Coming down into our nice low squat now, arms out in front of us. So you're kind of looking to kind of reach one arm forward and then the other arm. So you're sort of lengthening one side and then the other as we shift each side. Take the left arm down to the inside of the left leg, right arm up to the sky, and then switch sides. So we're opening up this chest here now. Inhale, left, and then release. Inhale, right, inhaling, opening up that chest. Rounding the hands down now, we're going to come into a low tabletop position. So you're slightly hovering off the floor, and we're going to do our little bear walk, walking forwards and walking back. Try to keep the same leg, same arm moving forwards and back as you do so. So you may feel this a lot in the wrists. So if you need to take a little break, by all means do. And then from here, staying in that tabletop, we're just going to pulse into the elbows. So keep everything super strong now. Engage the tummy and little pulses into those elbows. Keep it going. And then from here, take the right knee to the back of the elbow and then the left knee to the back of the elbow. So switching side to side. So now really building up some heat here, finding that strength in the core, moving into each side. Nice deep breaths in. Let's walk it back up to center. We're going to take a little lunge forward. So you're going to switch sides, jumping forward into your little lunge and then going to the opposite side. So again, building up that heat into those hip flexors. And if you want to quicken the pace here, you can flick from one side to the other or just maintain the pace at which we were working at earlier. From here, ground down into your right hand side low lunge. Rock forward and back, or take some circles here. So you can kind of shift into the circles of the hip here, moving inwards and outwards. Nice deep breaths in, exhale it out. From here, we're going to bounce into the stretch now. So opening up into the front of the quad, the hip flexor, inhaling and exhaling. Switch legs, so step out into the left side now. So going that left side lunge, shifting forwards and backwards, taking some hip circles, whatever feels good for you here. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice deep breaths in, really work into it. And then let's take our bounces. So just bouncing into the stretch, opening up the hip flexors. Again, don't force any of this movement. Feel into the body here. Take the feet back, bend into the knees, and then let's ripple through the spine, opening up into plank. Walk the toes up towards the tops of the hands. Take a nice deep breath in, forward fold, grab hold of the elbows, little baby bounce here into the back, releasing any tension, inhaling and exhaling. Holding your here a couple more pulses before grounding the hands down and then toeing the legs back. So don't try and just jump straight back. Come back into your plank. Come down into our press-ups. Inhaling as you drive up and exhaling as you come down. A couple more here. From here, let's open up into side plank. Left arm up high to the sky. Hold. Extend the top arm over and then let's take circles here. So mobilizing through the shoulder joint again. Again, if you struggle holding side plank, you can drop the bottom knee down. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling as you reach up to the sky. Exhale as you release. Let's switch sides. Right arm up high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the arm over and reach. Inhaling and exhaling. Great work, guys. Really think about driving the hips up to the sky, pulling those tummy muscles in. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's take those arms back up and over into plank position and walk the hands forward, coming into our hollow body and dropping into the elbows. So we're going to be pressing up and out through the arms, feeling those triceps working the core muscles here before from here walking or toeing the feet all the way back up to the top of your mat. Take the hands back in, inhale to rise. Take the hands underneath your feet. Now, it may be the toes or right underneath, depending where your flexibility lays. Try to keep the legs straight, but if you need to, bend the knees slightly here and release the body forward. Nice deep breath in, lift the body long, lengthening the back, and then exhale, release the head back down. So you're still keeping the feet and the hands connected whilst rising up and down. So we're finding length in the back, length in the arms, finding that connection between the hands and the feet. Inhaling and exhaling, grounding this body. Take a nice deep breath in now into the half lift. Unravel the hands. Take the hands back down to the floor. Soften the knees if you need to here. Inhale. And then exhale. Take the right leg behind you into our dragon stretch. Take the left arm up high to the sky. And you should feel a really deep stretch coming to the hip. Lift that right leg off the floor and see if you can pulse it. Working those adductors, those inner thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. Rising and falling. Good work. From here, now you're going to sweep that right leg all the way behind you. Left hand is grounded and you're going to drive the hips up to the sky. So we're finding this flow through the body. Ground the right hand down, sweep that right leg back over, step the right leg back, left leg back, and we're going to walk back out into that hollow body again. Hold it here, deep breath in. Exhale, keep it strong. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the tummy muscles engaged before towing the feet all the way back up to the front of your mat. From here, let's walk the hands back and take the left leg behind the right leg this time. Right arm up high to the sky. Nice deep breath in. Let's lift that leg off the floor and let's pulse it out. Keep it going here. So lifting up and down. You should feel the inner thigh working hard, the glutes working hard here. Nice deep breaths in and out. And then exhale, sweep that left leg all the way behind you. Drive the hips up. Take that left arm behind, inhaling. And then exhale, ground the hands down. Step the left leg back, the right leg back. Take the hands forward, back into that hollow body. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, engage those tummy muscles. Keep it here, keep it strong. Deep breaths in, inhaling, and now drop the elbows to the floor, tuck the toes under, interlace the hands. And from here, we're going to shift forwards and back into our body saw. So really keeping those core muscles engaged. We're trying to draw the body over towards the hands, working through the flexion of the feet and the ankles, inhaling and exhaling. Couple more rounds here. Inhale, and now ground the hands down to the floor, sink the hips down, coming into Sphinx pose just to open up the back here now. Inhale and exhale, release. Now from here, roll those shoulders back, hands by the chest, roll the body up, come into a cobra position and draw the heels away. So we're now going to take a press. So you're going to inhale, press up, keeping the feet off the floor, drive it up. So you're going to find this back extension with the feet up to the sky and the feet are flexed. Drop the toes to the floor, release now into our down dog position. Nice deep breaths in, inhaling and exhaling. Again, if you maybe are on your toes rather than your heels, that's fine. Take a deep breath in, soften into the knees, jump to the top of your mat, come back down into that forward fold, finding that stretch, and then roll the body up, vertebra by vertebra. Sweep the arms up high to the sky, nice deep breath in, gentle lean back, find that gentle arch in the back. Exhale, forward fold, take the hands back down to the floor, jump back, come into our press ups. One last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then from here, side plank, reach it up, left arm up high to the sky, step the left leg behind you this time, arch through the back, inhale, and as we come over, you're going to sweep that leg underneath, so taking the right leg underneath, take it back behind you, come back into the arch again, inhaling, exhale, switching sides, so we're going to go straight into the opposite side this time, right leg behind you, opening into the arch. Exhale, take the right leg underneath you, kick it out, keep it off the floor if you can. Right leg behind you, open that arch up. Exhale, back to center, into that plank, bend into the knees, jump to the top of the mat. Reach your arms forward, inhale. Exhale, come into this low squat, inhaling. Just gently shifting into the hips, finding that breath, ground the hands down, bring the feet back together again. Give yourself a little forward fold stretch here, inhaling, soften the knees, roll the body up high to the sky, gentle back bend. We're going to repeat this on the other side. Jumping back, we're going to come into side plank on our left hand side this time, right arm up high to the sky. Take a nice deep breath in, step the right leg back, reach that arm up and over into our arch. Sweep it round, take the right leg underneath you. Exhale, right leg back behind you, arch, and coming over to the other side. Exhale, switching sides straight into opposite side, left leg behind you, left arm behind you, and then come underneath, taking that left leg underneath you before switching back. Inhale. Exhale, back to center, bend into the knees, jump forward, come into that low squat. Let's wind this down now, taking a nice deep breath in. Guys, you have done so well. I really hope you've enjoyed this practice today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.